to Witcher 3. Sorry about the abrupt stop on the episode. Apparently there was an error after I clicked on this quest, and I could not. It just completely closed the program down, and well, it's back up and running again. So I didn't know PlayStation would be going through these kind of troubles. But anyways, here we are. We're at the Dreamer's house, and let's find out what happens. Hopefully nothing bad.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked. There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Oh boy. Oh jeez. This just gets creepier and creepier every second. What?
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Is there an oven downstairs? Maybe in the basement? I'm thinking it might be in the basement. Yep.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Kind of like having an alien in your house. She looks like a gray alien.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
Oh, I forgot. She told me to go wake her. Looks like we're waking her up then. Yeah. Oh, she's awake.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Okay, I guess we're going into the Golden Sturgeon. Can I? No. I'm not going to take anything from this place. Doesn't belong to me. I'm a good guy.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Yeah.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
You poor banker!
Already dependent on the black market.
Oh, I've had enough of living.
Whoa. Ah. What the heck?
Eternal fire.
Fall upon your knees before the eternal fire!
Ah. Better to be.
Think I'd piss me trousers.
Oh.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Siri.
Ah, she's a seer.
The woman's name is Siri. Siri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Siri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one a legend transforms into prophecy. When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Well, she wouldn't be with Triss, because I know where Triss is.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
he weaving a dream?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Thank you. Why are you standing on your chair? Is that some sort of ceremony you do? Ah. Hello? Are you awake in there? Do I have to wake you up? Hello? Do you have a consciousness? Hello? No, you're stuck on your chair? Okay. Enjoy. There's an old woman. Enjoy your sweeping.
Starving in this evening, though. They eat horse carcasses.
What?
Hey, Whitey. Why'd your hair go white?
And the wind keeps blowing in.
Yeah,
You, to my mind.
Okay, let me show you something. This guy right here, I had to pay him 1,000 crowns just to get a ride to that island. So, we're gonna go to the rosemary and thyme. I don't know if I should show this, but maybe when I get there, I'll just cut it off, and then when I leave, I'll just continue the episode. Because, don't really want to show things that shouldn't be on my YouTube channel. I mean, sure, I could probably put, you know, not for kids on the video, but it's alive.
Don't make me sick.
I mean, like, what does it matter anyways? It's not like I have very many subscribers anyways.
As long as they don't make me sick.
No loitering round here. Really use this.
I'd probably get more subscribers if I just showed all of it. Some people do. They get all the subscribers they need, you know, just by showing actual stuff that people, you know, don't show in games. Something's wrong here. Can I not come in here? Oh.
I'll never come back, you stinking standing.
Okay. Oh.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Jeez. Guess we're alright then. It's empty. No chicks dancing, no nothing.
Time, as always.
Zoltan, with
wait a
your
minute.
boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Reminds me of our days of war.
Yeah, it was like we never left Verdun.
Told you this place was good. Told you to know. Ah, pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Oh, this is a stash. I didn't know that. Whoa. Alrighty then. Let's put this. Hold on. Do it. Ooh, I got level 15 armor. Let's put the. Transfer. There we go. $44. I've got something higher, don't I? I don't remember. I'll just leave that one with me. And that one. And then we'll put a whole bunch of these clubs and... Wait, what happened to all the swords that I had? Ah! No, no, no. 44 and 52. There we go. Okay. Did I sell them all? I don't remember. I swear I had more. What did I do? Drop them? Huh. I didn't drop that many swords. Huh. Put it in there. Okay, examine that. Interact.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught us right to yodel, and
He's not gonna need that. I don't think he'll cause too much stink if I borrow all this stuff. Yeah. He's gone anyways. He's not gonna need it anymore. Plus, I need it more than he does. So, yeah. Ladle? I really don't need a ladle. Ladles for soup.
From the finest vineyards, every
Already
last
said that.
one.
no one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
A letter from female admirer. Okay, that's enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Doop. There's a book.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay, so, sounds like we're gonna be having to woo some females to get information. No offense to anyone watching. Just like, you know, just gonna have to woo some girls. Hey, you know about this guy? Yeah. You know about this guy, you know about that guy. You know what he's doing? No. Here, I'll give you some wine. What's this? Buy you some more wine if you tell me more information. It's very important. It's vital information. I swear, I'll give you another case of beer. Jeez Christ. Criminy, 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 criminy. Anything else? Any bedrooms? Possibly. Really looting this place. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to be looting. But, you know, this stuff will come in handy, probably. So, might as well take what people don't want, right? The trash. Turn it into treasure. What's this? Looks like a bag. Can't grab it. Emptying the trash, cleaning the house. Ay, ay, ay. Cleaning the rooms. There's a lot to be had here. Holy moly. Can I make some, like, potions now? Because I got tons of stuff. Be rich, full of alcohol and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, what's this? Dried fruit. Yummy. Alright, cool. Restocking my hands. Yep. Yeah, I know, I told you I wouldn't loot everything from everybody's house, but you know what? Sometimes a traveler just needs help. And it's just a game, so I'm not hurting anyone. Right? Unless later on I get, you know, accosted because, I went through their house. Then that'd be a little different. Oop. Go upstairs. Doop ba da 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 da. Did I already get this stuff? I did, didn't I? No? Ah, yeah. Fill my pockets. Oh! Hi! Hi there. Alright, I guess we're good. This is like... Oh, this is like a hotel, you know? I guess it's mine anyways, you know? The storage place is here. So, might as well go through it and grab everything while I can. But I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't have time. Alright, now. Read Dandelion's planner. Are you spitting on the floor? What are you doing? Spitting on the floor. You're so gross. Okay. So, the planner. Oh my goodness. I'm out. I need to get out of here. That's so gross. I need to just... When will you return to Sedaris? I hope it will be soon, for I miss you terribly. Waiting to see you again literally pains me. If you are to come, send me a message beforehand. I'll ask my mistress for a day off. Okay, that's not the planner. There we go. Rosevar Ater, like rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. What am I reading? A charming garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. Molly, though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf villa next to Morgue Vespula, though timid it in looks no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks ever had a big far corners wandering near the mouth of the Pontaire. Marabella. Okay. Though her cries are divine when behind closed doors. Standing on the stage, her squawks are drowning by snores. Oh my god! What? What am I reading? The bit near Palmer Square. Elia, a figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes, or be a fool. Tailor's shop across from the tannery. I needed. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. So we're looking for somebody. Talk to Vespula. Okay.
What are you looking at?
Is that how a gigolo writes in his journal?
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Leave him to be.
Didn't want to do that.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbour, who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore, doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Sounds like Siri.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe.
I already said that.
This and that, really. I don't know. Maybe he's looking...
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
So I go all this way to talk to this girl, and it ends up that I had to kill 4 men to get information. What? Does that make any sense to you? No. No, I don't think that makes any sense.
Eternal fire.
Hey, Goose. Hi, Geese.
On his back. I say you're both daft.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
What? Wait a minute. Oh my god!
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
He had to have been.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me.
Please
Told him
change.
that as well.
Please just go
Luckily,
put your
Dandelion's
clothes on.
an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
A loyal customer! I can't take any more.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
Can I
You're
end
too
this
late,
conversation?
I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
No! Can't take anymore!
I know this is none of my business, but why do
I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And
have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
I've got to get out of here.
Thanks for your help, and
I can't take this anymore.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
I think I was going to say something else. I'm sorry. I'm out of here. I gotta go. I can't. Oh. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Oh my god. Run! Oh. Run! Oh. Oh. Feel better. Okay. Oh. No offense to anybody, but I mean that just kind of, that was embarrassing. That was totally embarrassing. I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all.
Let's go kill some monsters.
I thought it was going to be another girl, you know? That's what I thought. I just, you know. Please. I hope Mary Bell's a woman. I hope Mary Bella is a woman. I mean, I just hope. Hey, hey, I can go get my hair cut. Huh. I need to mark that on the map. Hold on. These places, I have never seen them before. Oh, it's on the map. Cool. So I guess you have to discover the town. I guess probably why you have these quests. It's because it helps you discover.
Wind's howling.
Excuse me. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Please be a woman.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to.
Uh-oh.
Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
Yeah! This is grand!
You shan't disappoint them, will you?
No. Sure, I'll tell you.
So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
Lecherous.
You shouldn't listen to everything people say about...
Means they go to sleep early.
Oh, so that's why Mum went to tuck that witcher in. Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
A man cursed who's turned into a monster, a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster.
What's it like to cut off someone's head?
Can you show us how to cut off a head?
Can we try your potions?
Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning. Yeah! Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came. Oh, I'd have rather had the rat catcher.
Kids.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Fungus. Oh. The heck you doing, girl? Stand back. Yeah. I'm gonna stand right over here. I don't want what you got. Okay? I'm gonna leave this house clean. All right. Gonna go now. Why is it taking me clear around in town? I guess it's just want me to find out all the places. Excuse you. What? The heck? Cat! Stop it! Stop it! This is locked. Cat! Okay, we had to go through a house to get to the other side. Huh, nice.
Eternal fire with you.
Wonder who this Molly is. She a puppet? Wonder if she's a puppet. Jeez, stairs. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Is she a performer? Hurry! Oh, here we go.
Take good care of yourself.
Uh-oh. This don't look good.
This Baronet's La Valette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Uh-oh.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Louisa's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latta, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latta?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louisa's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Sure.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
I don't know about you, but that scene kind of made me dizzy. Did that make you dizzy? Yeah, it made me a little dizzy. Don't know why. Anyways, we'll see what's going on here.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Grey's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
My horse isn't that good, though. But what do I have to give you in return? That's the question.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
I'll ride the Zerkian Bay. They have to run on sand. Or no. The question is, Nimrod is the one he's gonna try. I'll try the Bay.
Think I'll give you a run on the Zeracanian Bay.
Cantarella for me, then. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Last one, work my way up the list.
Riders, ready!
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you
Let's go.
Hey there.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse.
My guess was right.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... well, what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this.
Sounds boring.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Alright. Last person we need to talk to is Rosa Var-Atir. Oh. Which direction is that? Probably the main one. Did I have to go out of town to see the races? How far away did I have to go? Wait a minute. Ah. Come on, Roach. Hey, got on. Let's go. Yeah, I know. I still got that bird thing. How far away am I? Holy moly. Okay. Why? They never really tell you that they take you out of town. They just tell you, oh, we're gonna bring you here. Okay. Well, I gotta get off of you. Go to this sign here. Boop. Okay. And we'll go here. Or is there another way up there? Wish there was another signpost nearby. Jeez. Anyways. Yeah. It's been a fun adventure. Alrighty. Just continue on.
The barn on yonder fence, throwing cockle ships.
Yes.
You've seen the new
I'm busy.
Worth seeing.
And how?
There's my horse.
From the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
Oh, wrong one.
You call this living? Someone show them around Novigrad. You red
Real fire? Nuh-uh. It is too. Smear ash on their lips first. That's why it don't hurt. That's all it takes. Did I
Move it. Go, go.
And her lad deals fist tech.
Just this morning, my Britta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders still
Can't run here.
I'll have it for the next great was the assassination of
Slow now. Whoa.
in the power of this blade. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Okay. Last
What
person.
you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Run away and don't be slow. Ow! That hurt!
Got a headache again.
There's got to be a way in.
Black ones, Redanians, as long as they pay.
In the back? Maybe through the back? I don't know. There's a bridge there. Why is there a bridge there? Oh, maybe it's not a bridge. It's just a thing to keep the house from falling off the river, off the side. Okay, maybe there's a way. Ooh, what's this? The entrance. There's got to be a way in there. Ooh, that was close. Didn't know there was a hole. Shimmy Christmas. Shim, 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 shim. Yeah. That's a long way down. And up. Oh. Something's wrong with this picture. Someone died here.
Interesting.
My darling Rosa, from the first moment I set eyes upon you that fateful evening at the Vagabonds, my heart has only been beaten for you. I can't eat or sleep. My master threatens to terminate my apprenticeship, and I don't even know if you remember me. Albert Vengelbud introduced us near the roasted capon table. I happened to be eating one when I saw you. It stuck in my throat and started to choke, and you laughed. Oh, how sweetly, how brightly you laughed. That marvelous sound still fills my ears to this day, and I live in the hope that I will be given a chance to hear it once more. I beg you, meet with me, even if just for a moment, just for a second. I will wait by the well in Gildorf every day at dusk. If you care for the life of a poor lad fallen hopelessly in love with you, take pity and come. Do not torture me with eternal waiting. Your truly devoted admirer, Gilbert. Doesn't look like he had a good ending.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss.
What's with the hook on my side? I've noticed that.
Hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Why do I have a hook?
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Once he grips his sword. Yeah.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire.
Whoops.
Follow me.
Why do I need to go to the training grounds? You know I'm gonna whoop your ass, right? Oh.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Giving me no choice.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
You're the one who made it up. Don't you remember?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's wrong with her mind? Is this the same person we've been talking to? What?
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Okay.
Pathetic.
Oh, you got me. Good job.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Choose your words carefully, Rod. Sorry, too busy.
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
What?
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion?
Wait a minute.
Well, here's the mix-ups mastermind. Edna VALETTE, the
Why the-
greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
What? They look like twins. I'm not sure I understand.
Sorry, you lost me.
You're not the first to be confused. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Twins.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Zoltan!
What are two young Nilfgaardian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business dealings in Novigrad. He's a member of the Trade Corporation. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Dandelion, Rosa's betrothed. Edna!
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored, she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Sorry.
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell, then. Oh, payment for your time.
I'd like that armor set without the helmet. That would look nice. Okay. So I guess we're done here.
Do you know Mr. Mesa?
Gonna be a butcher when I grow up.
I bid you a cordial farewell.
Be on your way.
Think I don't know you was the only terror you are.
Didn't mean to do that.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Yeah, no kidding. Consult with Zoltan. Zoltan! Mm-hmm.
Mug like that, I'll get you a copper. Just to be elegant.
Dang, how far away are you? 650 feet.
What village are you from? Willows.
Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness. I think after that run, I'm ready for a nap.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old buck? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water.
What's up, bird?
Naughty bird. No.
What's up, Zoltan?
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Where'd you get her?
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot. You do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? It weren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fair for her.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummer's troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Wait a minute, what was that?
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Lettenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Oh! Oh, God. The Reaper's come for me.
What is it? Eternal fire, why me? Get out of here! Hey, free boy!
Another drift of infantilian.
That flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into Novigrad. Sorceresses, their debauchery putting whores to shame.
All right. we go.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Very nice.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped him.
And I've not seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. I'd be in deep then.
Damn it. Hope Dandelion gets out of this alive.
And in one piece. Know what they do to bards? Break their fingers, tear out their tongues. Or both.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Well, everyone, thank you for watching, and hope I entertained you. And until next time, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.